Good morning, guys. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to our channel, our community. Over 11,000 of us. What do you think of that? Safe place where we can grab our tea, coffee, matcha, warm milk. We don't judge here. We say come, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, share with others, talk about your day in the comments. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate that. I do. I am behind on things. Guys, Danny had a really bad reaction to one of the medications or both of the medications she was on, either the prednisone, the gabapentin, or the treatment. So, I mean, it's nothing life-threatening, thank God. But, yeah, she's had some issues, and, you know, I don't like to see my dogs uncomfortable. They can't tell me what's bothering them. Clearly, Danny had stomach issues because I got to see that. I got to come home to that. But again, you know, I can replace the things that were messed up. I can't replace my dog. So anyway, she seems to be doing a lot better. I got her back to the vet. We put her on medication to help with her stomach, and we took her off some of the medication she was on. And that's it. I'm just giving her 100% of my attention when I'm home, and a lot of my attention when I'm not at home, because I'm always looking at the camera checking on her and her brother. So I just wanted to put that out there because I did say I would catch up on the emails, and I did. I was on it. And then anyway, guys, Gypsy Rose part 3. And for Anxious Aunt, Gypsy Rose, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, Gypsy Rose. Anxious Aunt, sing it there. Guys, I'm serious. Anxious Aunt, I'm playing with you because we both hear that song in our heads. So now I'm just messing with you. So again, this is part 3, and we're coming in on this after Kristy has started to make Rod, Gypsy's dad, feel a little guilty about why Gypsy married Ryan, and also to have that like bond with his daughter, that she married Ryan but wasn't in love with Ryan but felt out of obligation or whatever to marry Ryan. We know she married Ryan because he looked good on paper. Okay? But I guess it's hard for a dad to realize his daughter could be that evil. Don't tell him. So listen, I think he knows inside. I think he knows his kid. Anyway, what happens now is that Kristy has made her and Rod feel like, well, you know, he left Dee Dee because he wasn't in love with Dee Dee, but he had the obligation because Gypsy was born, right? So now she made Rod feel like, look, you and your daughter, you got that in common now, without her saying it, because she knows how to work people. Kristy does. I'm starting to see where Gypsy's getting her little mind from. Not too sure it was from Mama. It might have been from Stepmama. Anyway, I like that accent. I like to do that accent. Anyway, they're sitting on the porch, and she's going to lay it even harder on Rod. Kristy is, because Kristy, you're a pretty good manipulator. And Rod's just madly in love with you. It's written all over him. It's written on his arm. It's written on his boat, everywhere. And that's all right. But everybody else could see what you did. Your daughter Mia could see what you did too. So that's not good. But anyway, guys, we're going to take it from there. So let's watch this clip and see what Kristy does. See if you could spot the manipulation. Tell me if you can. Watch.
I feel like a failure now that we had all that time to make her feel like she had a place to come to.
You would have said, I'm totally against it. No, that's what she wanted you to say. She was craving that from you.
I'm just thinking about what you said about why she married Ryan.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try not to carry any guilt.
I tell you, you take that anger out on his ass over there in Lake Charles, not on me. I saw your face. I saw your reaction. I know. Now you're freaking pissed. And it's okay. But don't get mad at no, you throw that attitude somewhere else.
So, I'm sorry, where did I miss that Gypsy wasn't responsible for any of this? Where wasn't Gypsy able to say to her dad, hey dad, do you think it's a good idea? Or where wasn't she able to say, hey dad, you know, I'm going to go live with Ryan because I don't feel like I'm wanted there? Where was Kristy when Gypsy was making these bad decisions? So just like that, Ryan is now the fucking bad guy. Because what he did was he made the same commitment that fucking Ken made, but he kept it. You see that, right? You see that. So now what Kristy has done is say, hey Rod, it's because of you that she was craving all of this from you. You didn't give it to her, so she married Ryan, and now we're going to deal with it, but we're going to be blaming Ryan because he loved her, he kept his promise to her, and she just left him. So we're going to blame that on Ryan, and the fact that she couldn't really talk to you, Rod, and the fact that you are a little laxed about being a dad, and none of this is going to be my fault because I am doing nothing behind the scenes here except like the fucking master manipulator, Kristy Blanchard, who, can you see how she wrote that story? She wrote the scenario. She wrote Ryan right the fuck out. And he did what Ken did, except he kept his promise. How does that make sense? Make that make sense, Kristy. That's not a nice person. I mean, that's a very nice way of me saying, she ain't nice. She's a bitch.
Yeah.
Just an hour late.
Yeah.
You're right, Nicole, I can tell.
Yeah, got it for you.
Okay, well, while we're all here, I got a few things I want to say. First of all, thanks for coming. Right?
Thanks for having me.
I could tell the last couple weeks how happy Gypsy's been. Kristy brought something up to me saying I wasn't telling Gypsy how I felt on everything. You asked about marrying Ryan. Ken, you broke her heart once. Right? That scares me a little bit still. I hope that doesn't happen again. Gypsy, I want you to know. You married Ryan. That's just a piece of paper, baby. If y'all are in love,
Show it.
it's the best feeling in the world. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say, she wants a baby.
What?
I can tell, bro.
What? Where is this coming from?
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell both of y'all, just wait. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I want no grandkid, but, you know, I don't want to be raising one.
But one where it can go back home.
Please, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
No, I 100% agree with you on that.
Hey guys, so what do you think of all this? I mean, seriously, like, what do you think? Mind you, Rod married Dee Dee because he got her pregnant. He was trying to do the honorable thing. His daughter used somebody, married somebody to use them, more than likely to make Ken jealous and to get a place to live because she just didn't want to live with you. She didn't want to go by your rules. She wanted to run her own show. And she did. She drove the boat, Rod. She drove the boat over shit water, over rocks. She didn't care. She just doesn't care. And you know how I'm going to show you that she doesn't care? The one thing you said to her that you're going to be disappointed about, she didn't care about that, did she? Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am going to talk about Mia and how Mia, I think, you know, stood above this family in their morals and values and everything, and how Gypsy seemed to enjoy the argument that Mia and her mom Kristy had. And how long do you think it's going to take before Mia wants nothing to do with her sister and is going to cause wedges? You know, Gypsy's going to cause wedges between Kristy and Mia, because I think where Gypsy goes, shit follows. You remember that Charlie Brown character that would walk around and he had like that dirt that just followed him around and everything like that? Schroeder was it? No, Schroeder was the piano kid, right? You remember the guy, the character that walked around with all that dirt? That's Gypsy. That's Gypsy Rose. Hey, guys, the next one we're going to talk about Mia, like I said, but I just want to put this out here and say, Kristy, Congratulations. You must be so bored. And I think you are. I really think you are, because Rod works so many months out and you're there by yourself. You have to be doing something, right? That's okay. But this was not okay, because you wouldn't have liked this. You wouldn't have liked somebody doing this to you, but you didn't care that it was done to Ryan. And I really believe it's because Ryan wouldn't let you run the show. Well, now you're running the show. I can't wait to see where you drive your boat. Guys, buckle up. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Thanks a lot. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Don't forget, August 2nd, Corey Michello, the trial of his dad, Monster's dad, Christopher Greger. Please check my community page and see how you can help, either by going there, by writing a letter to the judge, by putting up the photo for 3 days in your profiles on social media. Please check out my community page, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Well, who's the father? I mean, I don't know what to think.